How's it going? And welcome to day 10 of Vlogmas. I can't believe it's day 10 already. 15 days until Christmas. But we're going to start off Vlogmas today opening our Lindt advent calendar to see what chocolate we get. So it's right up at the top today. We've had quite a few of the mini balls recently and it's going to continue on that trend. So we have got the milk chocolate snowdrop again, as we did yesterday. So we're going to give that a quick munch. Beth is currently on tea duty at the moment, so she is making us dinner. And we are having the chicken and bacon tortellini pieces from Meatless Farm. There's the box for it. I don't know whether we've had them. I think we have. We had them before? I think we have. Yeah, we have had them before. So these taste pretty good. I'll show you her at work. Let's go and have a look at how they are looking. So there we go, floating to the top, which is always good news. And then with that, I'm going to have some grated cheese on top, obviously. And then we have the sun-dried tomato sauce too, which has added a bit of pepper by the looks of it as well. So hopefully should taste pretty good. But we've got football coming up in just a couple of hours. That will be 8 aside. But now I'm going to tell you a little bit about the travel plans for Beth and I for when we leave in January. Dinner is served. It looks banging, I'm not going to lie. And then we are also watching the film Anyone But You. So we've not seen it before. If you've seen it, let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. So let me tell you a little bit about our travel plans, because so far all I've told you really is that I'm going to Asia at the start of next year. So this all basically came about at the end of uni when Beth and I got together. We decided we wanted to go and travel Asia once uni had finished. But unfortunately, the year that I graduated is the year that COVID-19 hit, which meant that we were not able to go off traveling to Asia. And instead, we only made it to Dubai in 2021, where we went traveling around all of Dubai and I think it was Fujairah or something like that on the opposite side of the United Arab Emirates. But we've basically said now that we've explored all of Dubai and have probably completed that state. But now we are really excited because we are finally able to go traveling around Asia. So we've got a little bit of a plan. We've managed to save 10 grand each, which is how much we think we're going to need because we are going traveling for 6 months from the start of January. Well, actually probably about the middle of January to at the end of June. I'll go through all of the stops now and what our sort of budget is for each of the countries. So we actually booked our flights not too long ago to Singapore with a layover in Shenzhen. But what is quite good about Shenzhen is that you get a free transit visa there. So we're going to go and explore Shenzhen for a few hours because we have a 20-hour layover between arriving at Shenzhen and then setting off to Singapore. So Singapore is stop number 1. So the duration that we're going to be spending there is about 5 days, and the daily spend we are trying to aim for is around £95. So I'll be doing lots of vlogs of all of the different places which we go to. From Singapore, we are then getting a flight to Bangkok in Thailand, and hopefully we'll be spending around £60 a day whilst we are in Thailand. So starting off at Bangkok, we're going to spend around 2 days there before getting an overnight train. So I believe it was about 10 hours from Bangkok all the way up north to Chiang Mai. From there, we'll then move across to Chiang Rai. So that should be another nice trip to Chiang Kiong. So we'll then travel across country to Laos, where we're going to be trying to spend around £60 per day there. Some of the locations in Laos which we're thinking of visiting is Luang Prabang, so I'm not too sure if I'm pronouncing any of these correctly. Then also Vientiane, and then moving across to Vietnam. In Vietnam, we are then also planning to spend around £60 per day. And a couple of the locations which we are going to there include Hanoi, Halong Bay, Ninh Binh, Hue, Hoi An, Nha Trang, Mui Ne, Ho Chi Minh City, and then we are moving across to the next country, which is Cambodia. From there, we're going to hopefully spend again around £60 per day. The places which we are visiting in Cambodia include Phnom Penh, Kampot, Sihanoukville, Koh Rong, Battambang. Then one of the places I've always wanted to go to for my whole life is Siam Reap, and it has some incredible temples there, which I do want to see, and that has definitely been on my bucket list for years. Then we're going to be moving back across to Thailand once traveling the length of Cambodia. So we'll be back in Bangkok for a further 2 days because we didn't think we would spend enough time in the first 2 days. Then we'll head south towards Koh Samui and Koh Pha Nagan and Koh Tao. Maybe just spend a couple of days at each of those before moving across to Khao Sok, Krabi, the Phi Phi Islands, Phuket, and then we'll make our way into the country of Malaysia. In Malaysia, we're thinking of spending around £60 per day. If anyone's got any advice on how much they spend per day at any of these countries or where we should visit to, do make sure to let us know down in the comment section below. The one place that we will be visiting whilst we're in Malaysia is Kuala Lumpur, and that's actually got a park run there too, which I do want to do, so we're hoping to get that over a Saturday. Then from there we're going to be flying across from Malaysia to Hong Kong, so the daily spend there is about £70. It is slightly more expensive than the places we've just listed. We expect to spend around 3 days in Hong Kong, so that should be good fun before taking another flight back south to the Philippines. In the Philippines, we are looking to spend around £60 too, and we are looking to spend around a month in the Philippines, visiting places like Manila, Puerto Princesa, El Nido, Coron, Cebu, Moalboal, Dumaguete, Bohol, Boracay, Manila. Again, I do apologise for any of the pronunciations if they are incorrect, but hopefully they make a little bit of sense. And then the final place that we are looking to visit is Indonesia. So hopefully we're going to spend around £50 there, and we'll be there for about a month too. Got places which include Bali, and we need to look more into Indonesia. That's one of the countries which we've not looked too much into yet. And then following those 6 months, I'm actually coming back to the UK to go to a wedding. We'll be spending around 2 months in the UK in July and August. And then after those 2 months, we are looking to go back to Sydney, Australia. I will be living there for 6 months in Sydney and then 6 months in Adelaide. So overall, it's got big travel plans coming up, and hopefully in all of these different countries, we'll be able to get lots of running content out and lots of vlog footage of all the different temples and attractions which we go around and see. So I hope you all enjoyed hearing about my travel plans. As we get closer and closer to going, I'll give you more and more insight into what I'm going to be packing, what we're going to be doing, the dates that we're going, and things like that. But it is now time for me to get ready for football, as I have football this evening and hoping that we get a win. We are in the white team today. The red team did look very good though, unfortunately, so I'm not too sure whether we are going to win or not. But it is absolutely freezing, so I need to dress up, get some thermal layers on, get some thermal leggings on too, maybe even take some gloves, I'm not too sure. But let's get ready. I've just got back from football, very hot and sweaty, although my hands are absolutely freezing because it was so cold outside. Really good performance though, maybe a potential man of the match. Managed to score 2 goals in a 3-2 victory, so we'll take that every day of the week. But I'm now going to head for a shower, and then I'll be editing this vlog and playing a little bit of Rocket League with Dim Sum and Andrew Rotate, so you'll see a bit more of that at Sheppy Games, so make sure to go and check that out. And I'll see you all tomorrow with vlog number 11.